let's get this out of the way. We all know that card games are terrible. We're too afraid to say it, but we're all thinking it. Card games suck. Nobody actually likes them. They're just too afraid of the social ostracization that they're gonna get if they say that they're terrible. There are only a few big, glaring problems with card games that make them awful. So I'm gonna go right into those. First off is that there is luck. The only successful popular card games are things like poker and bridge, which are heavily luck based. Even though they do require a lot of reading people and stuff, they're they're all luck. Yeah, uh, definitely. Um, you, there's a 1 in 13 chance to get the best card. There's what you gonna do? You know, you get a 2, you're like, oh wow, I'm so sad. This really reflects how hard I tried in this game. But like, the other big glaring problem with card games is that usually there's only, if it does require skill at all, there's no like path. There's like no different path you can take to do the correct thing. Like in solitaire, there's always like one, maybe two right ways to play the board. You might say like, oh wow, you're not skilled enough. You don't understand the nuances of solitaire like I do. But that's not true. Solitaire is pretty dumb. Bridge is pretty dumb. Poker is pretty dumb. Um, right now you might be saying, oh, I know good card games. Yeah, that's because you're in denial. You're in denial about just how awful card games really are. You might be saying like, hey, I actually like Rat Slap. Me and my friends, we love that game. I love Speed. I love Rat Slap. I love You're probably only thinking about those two, but the point is, you like those two games. But why do you like those two games? It's because they aren't necessarily card games. They're just games that test your reaction times. They're not like, they don't rely on the cards. They don't make full usage of the variety of different cards. In Speed, the suit doesn't even matter at all. So what's even the point? What's even the point of making a card game? Why not just use just write down a bunch of random numbers on a few slips of paper and then put it in the board and set up Speed, What's even the point? I mean, but then again, what are playing cards? Playing cards are just a bunch of slips of paper with numbers on them. But there's a difference, because the thing is, like, how's it become such a massive industry to just have slips of paper with numbers on them? How is that such a massive thing? Huge companies exist that just make slips of paper with numbers on them. What is the deal? You have I have a ton of playing cards. I have so many decks of playing cards. I have so many, all shapes and sizes of playing cards. They're all the same thing. The only difference is the picture on the back. The picture on the back. That's not even. It's just a pattern. Why do people care so much about this? The only thing that isn't terrible about playing cards are the magic tricks. I mean, magic tricks are pretty cool, They're pretty rad, You pull a card out of thin air. That's pretty awesome, Make it disappear. Ooh, that's crazy. That's amazing, right? But there are other card tricks that are better. Way better. In fact, card tricks, though it could be said that they're highly regarded as some of the best tricks, they're also like beginner tricks, card tricks. Oh wow, you can do card tricks. That's so cool. You're so awesome. Next time, escape from a guillotine. That's pretty crazy, that you can do cards like that. But maybe next time, make the Eiffel Tower disappear. Why don't you? So So the point, what I'm getting to here is, playing cards have no point in existing. They are meaningless, worthless slips of paper that are being sold worldwide for no particular reason. I mean, there's no reason that you should ever buy more than one pack of playing cards, except unless you're some sort of collector or you're in too deep in the playing card community. I mean, what are you gonna do? Just play double solitaire? I mean, that's actually a pretty fun game. See, I have so many playing cards, and it makes me delusional too, because I'm like, why did I buy all these playing cards? Why do I have so many? Why do I have so many playing cards if I know that they're meaningless and useless? But at the same time, when you go to France, you're like, I gotta get these playing cards. I gotta get these French playing cards, because you're like, playing cards. Like, it just gives you the hunger for the cards. The heart of the cards. People say, oh wow, that's such a cliche thing. You gotta believe in the heart of cards. No, nah, man, that's not it, Chief. You gotta believe in the soul of the cards. Cause sure, I've already said many times, playing cards are dumb. They serve no purpose and they are meaningless. There are so many of those things in life, so many things that we have no purpose. They're meaningless. Anyone can make them, but big companies, they make them and then they sell them to us and then we buy them, even though we could just make them ourselves. Even though what's even the point? And then they sell us more of the same thing over and over again. And now I have so many decks of playing cards, even though I only need 0, because all the games that you can do with playing cards are awful, and you only need 1. What's even the point? Why use playing cards? They're the worst. They are Satan. Satan has brought us upon this curse. They have cursed us. Satan, release us from your grasp. I don't want you in my head. Go away. Playing cards have corrupted our youth. They have corrupted our elderly. They have corrupted our Middle Ages. Why? Playing cards are meaningless, useless, worthless, and yet people pay like $10 for a deck of playing cards. This cost me money. I paid money for this when I already had this. Can you believe that? What? I mean, I didn't. These were both presents, but, and I'm a liar, but why? Am I stupid? Am I crazy? Am I a lunatic for buying so many playing cards? The definition of insanity says that if you do the same thing time and time again, expecting a different result, that's what makes you crazy. That's what makes you insane. And I keep on buying playing cards, expecting to someday have fun with using them, but it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. I'm never going to have any fun playing with these cards. They're just gonna sit here on my desk, gathering dust, and I'm never going to use them, but I'm going to buy more. I'm going to buy so many more. I'm scared. I'm scared. I have an addiction to playing cards, and I don't know how to break it.